was an interview you did with Rick Roll, I think Rich Roll, and you at the beginning of the interview you had I'm paraphrasing because I think I got this wrong. You said basically everybody's is either a brand or you're invisible or something like that. And so for people who feel like they're invisible, let's say that it's like okay, Seth, I want to do something, but I don't know. I've always been in the background. I don't know what my brand is. Like, I don't even know what my niche is. I don't even, I'm just a worker bee. That's why work, I go home. How do I figure out what my brand is? And how can I just grow it from there?
Yeah, it's a great question. So if your motto is you can pick anyone and I'm anyone, you're doomed because we're going to find someone cheaper than you. If the best you can do is get a job at Amazon or Walmart using an ATM where you're just typing your social security number and you're hired, they're not going to treat you well because they know there's someone right behind you that they can treat even worse who will put up with it. So what we need to do is stand for something. And they didn't teach us that in school. In school, they taught us to fit in, not to stand out. But when you stand for something, if you say, guess what? There's a whole bunch of people who collect basketball trading cards. I'm going to start a podcast about basketball trading cards. I'm not going to sell ads on it. I'm just going to become the most interesting voice about basketball trading cards. If you do that and do that and do that, you stand for something now. And if someone calls you up on the phone and says, do you want to talk about baseball trading cards? You say, no, I don't. And you hang up on them because you do basketball trading cards. The point is, instead of worrying about being off the hook, we want to be on the hook, right? So in every town, there are a bunch of doctors who are just general practitioners. And then there's a knee surgeon who only does athletes' knees. That's all she does. Who do you think is busier, right? If you are seen at the best at what you do, whatever it is, even if it's tiny, you will be busier.